Case Study 1, Dealing with Westboro. What is the Westboro Baptist Church? The Westboro Baptist Church is a church in Topeka, Kansas, who has become synonymous with their extreme viewpoints on gay rights and the LGBTQ+ movement. The church was founded in 1955 by the church's pastor Fred Phelps, who would go on to be the leader of the church for the next 60 years. The group started gaining national attention in the 1990s when they began to protest at the funerals of gay people who had been murdered. So what is the ethical situation? Members of the church have announced that they will be protesting in Payne County at the funerals for 6 high school students who were killed in a tragic car accident. A local Stillwater radio station has devised a plan that could possibly satisfy both sides. Allow members of the Westboro Baptist Church to have 5 minutes live on air to explain and rationalize to the community why they plan to protest. Others in the radio industry expressed doubts over the situation, saying the station is submitting to naked extortion. In the first step of the Potter box, the pertinent facts and issues need to be addressed. So what are they? The first issue I would like to point out in this situation is the privacy and respect of the families who lost their kids. Should the radio station give the Westboro Baptist Church an outlet such as the radio to spew their extreme views? Is it considered free speech when the speech can be directly attacking a specific group of people in their personal lives? Some of the values in this case are moral values such as humanness and freedom, as long as professional values such as proximity, novelty, and conflict. Of these values, I personally believe that the moral values are much higher in importance in this specific case. To me, this situation seems to fall under Nell Notting's relational ethics. Notting believes in the idea of love-based ethics such as empathy and inclusiveness. Notting explains that any act that fails to strengthen relationships and instead encourages division and ill will is wrong. Clearly, the Westboro Baptist Church is trying to perform an act that would cause division and direct ill will towards the families involved. So where do the loyalties stand? Well, for the Westboro Baptist Church, the loyalties lie in their belief that homosexuality is always wrong and anyone engaging in this activity is wrong. For the radio station, the loyalties are to tell the truth to its listeners and explain the situation. They must follow FCC guidelines, which could be an issue in this case. They must try their best to minimize harm and be transparent. My ethical judgment on the situation. Personally, I believe that what the Westboro Baptist Church is doing should be considered hate speech, making it highly unethical, and if I was the general manager of a local radio station, I would stay as far away from the association with the group as possible. Based on Notting's relational ethics, the Westboro Baptist Church is in the wrong because they are willfully trying to cause ill will towards random families solely for the benefit of the public's attention. All the 5 minutes of airtime will do is give the members of the church even more of a voice and allow them to receive more media attention, which is what they truly desire.